Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Everyday Man Show. I'm Average Joe here with...
I'm just Josh.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Just another episode, so let's kick it off. LeBron James makes his historic comeback. He's back in Cleveland, and he's back with number 23. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, he's picked officially the number 23 to return to Cleveland. That's a number he had when he was there before.
And LeBron James tweets this, so let's...
This is how he broke the news.
23 it is. It's only right I go back. 2 times 3 equals 6. We still family 6. So is this some type of like to let everyone in Miami know everything's still cool? Is this a reach out?
I mean, he's always tried to be the good guy, you know. I think he really wants to be the good guy, so he doesn't want to make people in Miami mad.
He's definitely the baby face of basketball.
Yeah.
And for anybody who doesn't know, that's a wrestling terminology. You got heels and baby face. Baby face is the hero. He's definitely the baby face of basketball. He doesn't want anyone to dislike anything. Actually, when he gave up this number, this is what doesn't make sense to me. When he decided to take his talents to South Beach, so to speak, he decided to change his number to 6. He openly admitted that no one should have number 23, and across the NBA, across the board, not just the Chicago Bulls, across the board, all 31 teams. Explain to me why he thinks that he has that right now to be number 23 again.
I don't know. I think when he said that, I thought it made sense. I mean, 23 is almost like a number like Jackie Robinson's. It's like he's like a first of the best.
Yeah. Well, you got to know you're going to eat your words somewhere down the line. I mean, he was a young athlete. He was just speaking probably out of his ass, obviously, because he's not staying true to what he said. So, I mean, it's just something down the line that, I mean, all these interviews, all this time in front of the camera, they're going to say something that they're going to contradict somewhere down later on in their career.
That's true.
Just the way it is.
That does stick out in my mind, though, him saying that. Like, I don't know why it did, but it made sense to me, and now he's kind of going back.
David Ortiz yesterday, okay? Beats the Rays, doesn't beat the Rays. Well, they beat the Rays and their 9-game winning streak, and David Ortiz in his second at-bat against Chris Archer hits a dinger, flips the bat, looks at his dugout, and it rubs Chris Archer the wrong way. What are your thoughts?
Well, Chris Archer is a flamboyant pitcher. David Ortiz might be one of the biggest figures in baseball today. He has a certain personality. He's going to do stuff like that. He's definitely outspoken about his feelings on baseball, too. Now, I mean, he kind of showed up Chris Archer a little bit. And Chris Archer being as young as he is, I mean, what's his place in calling out Ortiz? I don't know. But I think that...
I think his place is that he basically... He really looks up to David Price. David Price has this beef with Ortiz. Therefore, he's kind of thrown into the mix. It's kind of like having your boy's back. You know what I mean? Like, even if he's wrong, you still have his back. Yeah. And Archer's just kind of speaking out. And plus, I'm sure he took a little personal. I watched the video. To me, it was absolutely nothing. David Ortiz, he's just showing a little bit of his swagger, so to speak. Yeah. That's what he's doing. Archer, like you said, he's flamboyant. He's a charismatic guy. He jumps for joy when he strikes someone out. Well, this is what Ortiz does. He thinks he's a big bad boy. He flips the bat and he walks around like he's Parker from Major League Baseball. Yeah. That's just what Ortiz does. Okay, don't take it personal. What do you think about the rivalry, the Red Sox Rays?
Yeah, I love this rivalry. It's possibly my favorite rivalry in sports right now. It's interesting every time they play. It used to be like the Yankees and Red Sox. You got to watch that. Well, this is the series to watch when it's on TV. They all started back 5 or 6 years ago. James Shields beating Coco Crisp, and a brawl ensues, and you see the huge haymaker from James Shields. If that would have connected, you would have Coco Crisp would have dropped to the ground and been knocked out. But anyways, that's how it started.
It's the most competitive division in baseball. I mean, you got the Red Sox and Rays, and you got the Red Sox and Yankees. I mean, these guys, they hate their opponents, and this is a competitive division, and it'll continue to be this way.
Oh yeah,
it's
very always gonna be close.
Now, what do you guys think about Andy Dalton wanting to get paid like Colin Kaepernick? Let me read this right so I don't get this twisted. 6-year, $126 million. Colin Kaepernick gets dealt. Andy Dalton wants a match. What do you think?
Wow. So you're talking about the highest paid quarterback in the league, Colin Kaepernick. Is that justified? Well, maybe not. But Andy Dalton wants that same deal. He's coming up on his last year of his contract. He wants that big deal. He made the playoffs, twice? Never won a playoff game. He has A.J. Jones.
A.J. Green.
A.J. Green, sorry.
Yeah, but I think, Andy Dalton, who doesn't want to get paid? I like the confidence. I like all that. Colin Kaepernick shouldn't get paid the way he gets paid. Alex Smith 2 years ago was right in line of completing the season, he could have took him to the Super Bowl. Who's to say not? And Alex Smith goes and does what he does in Kansas City. That's clarification that he's a good quarterback. So I think that Colin Kaepernick is more so a variable. He's a replaceable variable. You got a handful of quarterback. I'm not saying he's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm not saying the guy shouldn't get paid, but the most in the league and the most all time or whatever, current to date, I don't think so. I mean, you got a 49ers, they're a stacked team, special teams, defense, offense, the whole 9 yards. It's an incredible team, and I think you can put a handful of guys in there. Russell Wilson, I mean, if he was there, he's a guy I think has a better longevity of a career. Because, I mean, you look at the athleticism of Kaepernick, it's going to decline after these hits and the bumps and bruises and the years of baggage on his body. In 6 years, do you think you get the same quarterback this year, year one, that you do in year 6? Because I don't.
No. I think they're paying for what they've got, but I see quarterbacks all over the league. Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady. They should be paid the most, in my opinion. They've done the most. But these guys coming up off of their rookie
contracts, like you said, they take pay cuts to get other guys surrounding cast so they can make a more legit shot at winning a Super Bowl.
How much does that take away from your team, especially if you're the Bengals?
And if Dalton wants to get paid that much, there's so many more pieces to the puzzle that the Bengals are missing. They win their division last year. In a really weak, crappy division, basically by default.
For the Ravens and the Steelers.
We'll see how it works out. We'll come and revisit this. But thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate the subscriptions and we appreciate the tuning in. I'm Average Joe here with Just Josh. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, subscribe.